Chelsea 3, Hooves 1. What a game it was. What a beautiful result. The game we've all been waiting for today on Monday. At least we've won the game. We have overtaken City to the fourth place of the Champions League now on the spot. And this game is going to give us more morale. We know that next weekend, next Saturday, Chelsea, they're going to play Manchester City at home. It's the game which is going to decide if you're going to remain on top four or we're going to go or fifth or sixth. So this game, I really love the result. Despite we have some good and bad, we're going to talk about this game. It brings money revenue also when they sell their kits or whatever, the revenue comes in, the club is going to make the profit. It's not always about selling players. What Trevor Chalobah has shown us now is that you don't get rid of your academy graduate because of money. It's not all the time. We shouldn't become like Manchester City, who are losing out great players, great youngsters in the academy who are becoming stars right now. And we made that mistake before, way back, and we're not going to make that mistake again. Marco Correa, he was the man of the match. He was all over the pitch. He scored a brilliant goal with an effort on the just nearby the post. It was a very very good goal. Marco Correa had played some 90 minutes. He was all the way. He was running around the pitch. We saw the way he was fighting for the ball, getting the ball, winning the ball back, getting the ball into play. What a lovely guy he is. I remember he had a very, very difficult at Stamford Bridge when we signed him because Ben Chilwell was at peak, was playing very nice, and he was our vice captain. But when Mark Correa came on, we thought he wasn't good enough. But unfortunately, he has now justified his price tag. He went on to Euro. He won the Euro with Spain. Now he's doing the same at Stamford Bridge, making around all the movements, covering up here and there. What a guy it is! What a guy! He's the guy we now depend on. Whenever he's not on the left back, we do know that something is missing. But now we are very very happy. He's playing very well. He's enjoying his football. People are no longer missing Ben Chilwell because his great performances. Let him keep it up. Let's hope he stays fit until at the end of the season. The other player we're going to talk about is Kelly Drewsbury, who's almost leaving in this January transfer. He might be leaving. They're just trying to find the better suitors for him. But looking at his first Premier League start, I was very happy to see him on the starting 11. The guy, he has shown why Chelsea paid 30 million for him. He has shown why he was the best player last season in the championship. I wonder why we are selling him, but anyway, it's not the matter of explaining why we are selling him now. We know we talked about that. If you want to see that, go back to my previous videos. Yeah, you're gonna find everything. But Kerry Drewsbury Hall was fantastic. Was very very much fantastic compared to other players on the pitch. Whereby you can say that this guy was supposed to be starting most of our games, but unfortunately, yes, the midfield is congested. We have Enzo Fernandez, we have Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, who are at the peak of their games. Though Lavia is still fighting with his injuries. But Kerry Drewsbury, I wish Chelsea don't sell him. Let them just keep him to help fight competition with Enzo Fernandez, because I know the way he played his eighth position today, playing behind Cole Palmer, he has really produced very good performance. I never expect him to perform like this in EPL because I only see him play like Conference League, FA Cup. But this was a big stage, a game with pressure because he knew that he had to succeed someone who has been playing regularly. That's Enzo Fernandez. But he has shown that even given a little chance, he can do it. He has done it again. That was 100% performance. He is among Marco Correa, Tosin Adabioyo, Trevor Chalobah, and Noni Madueke. The substitute for Tarek George, I was very impressed. At least today, Enzo Maresca, he has given a chance to a boy who has always shown that he's really ready to play. He has shown that next time, if given a chance, he's gonna play. He's been giving chances to George Ashimpong. Yes, that's very good, and we've seen that now. He has given the chance to Tariq George, a bright future player at Stamford Bridge. I hope they're not going to sell him for financial gaining. Otherwise, when we keep him long at the club, I'm sure he's going to enjoy more football and more development and Stamford Bridge. If they want to loan him, maybe yes, they should loan him to a Premier League team. We should see him playing over like Ogechuku, the way he's playing there. He should be playing over Swat. We should see how his progress is going. Not going to Netherlands or whatever those small leagues. We need to see him if to belong in the Premier League. I'm just so happy the results have gone on our side because next weekend we're gonna play they're gonna play Manchester City. So this result we are very much vital. Winning it has shown that we are still at number 4. Manchester City are behind us by 2 points. If we lose the game, we're gonna go fifth or sixth. But the way I see things now, the performance of today, I'm sure we can hold on to City. We can beat them. We can beat them and remain on top 4. Once we remain on top 4, the gap is going to be 5 points. I'm sure City won't give us an easy game because now they've picked up their result. The results are very good. They've shown that they are coming back now. They're really trying to force their way back to top 4, and we've seen it. And once they are knocking back on at your door, which means they will be able to come back and hunt you down. And I was very happy to see Reece James play like more minutes now on the pitch. He's really contributing a lot on the pitch in terms of leadership. I've seen him moving here and there, pointing fingers, talking to referees, telling his colleagues what to do, shouting at them. He's really the guy we needed on the pitch, and he's really showing it. Reece James have been saying that he's the guy to help us on the right back. Unfortunately, now we have too many defenders on the right back. We have Josh Shipong, we have Malo Gusto. They're going to be fighting for the same place, but Reece James is Reece James. If he doesn't play good, let Malo Gusto take up the place. If Malo Gusto doesn't play impress us, let Josh Anshipong take up the place because we have like few unstoppables on the pitch. Like we have like Cole Palmer. Yes, he had a very good, quiet game. Yes, unfortunately, he played more than he was supposed to play. I was supposed to see Joao Felix play like 25, 30 minutes just to give Cole Palmer a rest so that the game against Manchester City, he's going to be more fit and physically everything. I was scared that he might get injured because Wolves were playing a little bit tough. They were playing a little bit too physical. So I was worried that he might get injured or Caicedo might get injured. Let's hope Caicedo is not going to miss the next game because I saw him when he was done. He was really complaining a lot. Maybe they're not gonna he's not gonna miss the next game. These were the very, very good result we were waiting for. But now we're gonna talk about the bad. Robert Sanchez cost us a clean sheet. He cost Clever Charuba and Reece James a clean sheet, as Chelsea fans a clean sheet. That goal we considered was a silly goal. I don't know how he lost the ball in the air. You are the tallest man. You put your hands on the ball. When coming down, you let the ball bounce down, and you know that you have two strikers in front of you. Come on, Sanchez can do better. This is why I was saying if Sanchez is not going to concede the goal on the near post, which means he's going to make a very, very silly mistake where, but you're not going to imagine that is it Sanchez who's in the goal post? Sometimes I wonder if it's Richard Sanchez or not, because sometimes he's going to make a very brilliant saves. Sometimes he's going to concede a very silly goal. Like today, there was no need for him to lose out that ball and lose out the clean sheet. The ball is at the back to Sinada Bureau was in great high mood performance. Trevor Charoba, Reece James, Marco Correa. Why deny them a clean sheet? I believe Sanchez should now focus more on improving himself. I've seen some of the players they are picking up. These youngsters coming from the academy, graduates now, they are picking up. But if we have the defense or a goalkeeper who's causing the points like this, I don't think we'll be able to finish even the top 4. Imagine if the game had ended like 1-1. The blame would have gone to Sanchez. Sometimes he's gonna make a great saves, but sometimes he's gonna concede the city goal. I don't understand how Sanchez why he's never consistent. And the transfer fees right now, the transfers and the gossip, They're not even talking about him. Chelsea are not talking about getting a new goalkeeper because they are comfortable, and Maresca has trust. He has trust in Robert Sanchez. So I don't see Sanchez being replaced. Believe me or not, if someone has heard about the goalkeeper, Chelsea trying to get to hijack the goalkeeper move, who is he? There's nobody. We're all trying. They're just trying to get defenders and midfielders. Like they've signed Sarf from I think France. He'll be going. No, he'll be at. No, he has been signed from Strasbourg. He's gonna come to Chelsea maybe next season. I haven't got much of that transfer, but I believe he's gonna come to Chelsea in July, something like that, next season. Yeah, next season. So those are not the players whereby if they come in, they're gonna step in into the starting 11. We have Ansemino, who's also at the club waiting to make up his debut. So I don't see why Chelsea are not targeting goalkeepers and strikers. And today it's maybe a seventh goal for Nicholas Jackson in the EPL. He hasn't scored. We've won the game, but yes, as a striker, he hasn't scored. The drought is really worrying us. If Chelsea don't win the game, the blame will be just be going on James. On Jackson. So Jackson needs to start scoring. Imagine if we lose any game, they're gonna say, Chelsea don't have a striker. We just need to buy a striker. Like this, that. They're gonna talk about Jackson. So it doesn't mean that if Chelsea win the game today, Chelsea, as the fans, we are not going to talk about Jackson. Nicolas Jackson has been fined blanks for like 7 games, which is not normal. I wonder if Maresca trust in Nicholas Jackson is 100% because we have Christopher Nkuku who's about to leave. Yes, but we have McGew who's always on the bench there. He really needs to get some minutes, but Nicholas Jackson fired some blanks. This was a game whereby at least was supposed to play 75 minutes. Let McGill play 25 minutes, but unfortunately, he played 90 minutes blank again. This is almost like, I think, 7 game now without a goal for a striker. It's really embarrassing. Chelsea should look at the goalkeeper. If they can get someone early this time around, if they can find a goalkeeper in the summer, or if they can recall keeper is Baranga from Bournemouth on loan there. Yes, it can work out. Right now we have two issues: the goalkeeper and the striker. It's really a problem right now. I don't think Chelsea will be able to win titles with Sanchez and Nicholas Jackson out front. So, guys, I want you to like and subscribe for more. I'm going to come up with more transfer news for today and for tomorrow. So, keep up on liking and subscribing.